What's up, college football fans? Don't forget to check out and order your copy of Stiff Arming Football Myths, our latest football game plan book. So go on our website at footballgameplan.com/books and get your copy. We have these available in paperback as well as in PDF form. Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bring you our preview of the 2014 inaugural Popeyes Bahamas Bowl between the Central Michigan Chippewas and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Now let's take a look at some coaching points for both teams in this ball game, starting with Central Michigan.
For Central Michigan in this ball game, the first thing they'll have to do is shrink this ball game. What I like about their offense is the fact that they're a well-balanced offensive attack. They can run the football, they use double tight end sets, they can lean on any defensive line. I think they're going to have to shrink this ball game, which will force Western Kentucky to not only make a stop defensively, but also maximize their possessions. And I believe the intermediate pass defense of the Chippewas will be in play this game. Their linebackers will have to do a great job at the second level to defend the passing game of the Hilltoppers. And on special teams, their punt coverage units have to excel. Right now, they're giving up 13.5 yards a return. That can't cut it. You want to make Western Kentucky drive the length of the field, and it starts by playing excellent special teams. For Western Kentucky in this ballgame, the front seven has to be able to get off blocks. Right now, the Hilltoppers are struggling stopping the run, and it's because of the fact that they can't disengage, they can't get off blocks, and they can't make those plays at or behind the line of scrimmage. That also ties into my second point. Their third down defense has to improve. They have to be able to get the Chippewas off the field if they want to have success. Now, one way they can have success is the fact that they do have an explosive offense, and they would have to make this game a track meet for Central Michigan to match your output on offense. And the best way they can do that, going up tempo, going no huddle, making sure they pay off with touchdowns each and every time they have the football. That's going to put Central Michigan in the bind in which they'll break tendencies, which is a win for this Hilltopper defense. The biggest X factor in this ballgame for the Chippewas will be their situational offensive football, third down offense, red zone offense, 4-minute offense. I think they have to excel in all three facets if they want to beat Western Kentucky. If they can do those things, it bodes well for their chances to come away victorious. And for Western Kentucky in this game, the obvious X factor will be their run defense. They have to be able to stop the ground game of Central Michigan. A lot of what they do offensively is based off the running game. They love to run play action pass. They love to run a lot of half boots and waggles. Those things come off their ability to run the football. And if they can't stop the run like they haven't been able to do all season long, they could struggle. So again, the run defense, the front seven, has to do their part in this ball game. Now, here are some 2015 draft prospects you want to keep an eye on in this ball game. There's going to be a big-time matchup on the outside between Titus Davis, the wide receiver at 6'1", 190, who's an excellent route runner, and Cam Thomas, a 6'1", 190-pound cornerback for Western Kentucky. Thomas is a guy that can play off or press coverage. Brandon Dowdy, the quarterback, 6'3", 210, 44 touchdowns on the season, definitely is worth a look. And defensive tackle Latarius Walton, 6'5", 300 pounds, I believe can play in any front on any defense. And I like what I see out of Mitchell Henry, the tight end, at 6'4", 245. Ray Bentley was an excellent linebacker for Central Michigan from 1979 to 1982. He was a two-time first-team All-Mid-American Conference linebacker, earning team MVP honors in his senior season in 1982, and he still ranks fourth all-time with 443 career tackles. Before becoming an outstanding head coach at the NFL level, Romeo Cornell was a tremendous offensive lineman for Western Kentucky, was a 4-year starter from 1966 to 1969, and as a senior, he made the switch from offensive line to defensive line and earned team MVP honors. In the 2006 Motor City Bowl, Central Michigan was being coached by the interim head coach Jeff Quinn because Brian Kelly left to go take the head coaching job at Cincinnati, and either way, the Blue Raiders wasn't ready for the offensive explosion of Central Michigan as the Chippewas went on to win 31-14. Western Kentucky made their first bowl appearance in the 1952 Refrigerator Bowl as they took on Arkansas State, and led by head coach Jack Clayton, the Hilltoppers were able to knock off Arkansas State 34-19, finishing the season 10-1-0 as co-champs of the Ohio Valley Conference. I like Central Michigan in this ballgame, and although Western Kentucky has the high-octane offense, the explosive offense, I like the Chippewas' defense and their ability to get off the field on third downs. And once they have the football, they are not only able to chew up the TOP, but they also do an excellent job of maximizing possessions. And if they can't come away with points, they at least get 3 first downs per possession and flip field position. I think they'll slow this game down, be able to capitalize when they need to, and come away victorious.